Good afternoon and welcome inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we prepare for Game 2 of the three-game series between your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the visiting Long Island Ducks. Blue Crabs got their 2018 campaign started with a win last night. Final score in that one 6-1. Another all-star performance from Daryl Thompson as he went 6 innings, gave up just 1 run on 2 hits. A solo home run to Jordani Valdespin was the only run the Ducks could muster in the entire game. Blue Crabs bullpen came in behind Thompson and got the job done as well. An inning apiece from Sam Runyon, Ryan Chafee, and Craig Stem. They allowed just 2 hits between the 3 of them and all gave up no runs combined to finish off the night and get Thompson his career 41st win as a member of the Blue Crabs. That breaks the all-time record for most wins, so congratulations to Daryl Thompson. And now right-hander Sean O'Sullivan will make his debut tonight and hope to build on Thompson's performance last night. O'Sullivan on the mound has taken his final warm-ups as Jordani Valdespin heads into the left-handed batter's box. And we are ready to go here with Game 2 of the season. O'Sullivan, big right-hander, works out of the windup, kicks and delivers. First pitch fastball, a called strike, and we are underway. O'Sullivan, 6'1", 225 pounds, out of San Diego, California. He readies for the 0-1 pitch. Valdespin thinks about offering, but able to hold back as that one misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. O'Sullivan, 30 years old. He'll turn 31 later this year, September 1st. He was a third-round pick of the Los Angeles Angels back in 2005, straight out of high school. The 1-1 on its way. That one misses low and away, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Ducks roll out the exact same lineup from Game 1. Valdespin, Tyler Holt, the center fielder, bats second. Travis Snyder, the right fielder, bats third. That's who's due up this inning as Valdespin digs into the left-handed batter's box once more. We'll get you the rest of the lineup after the next pitch as O'Sullivan winds and delivers. That one on the inside part of the plate. A cutter there from O'Sullivan evens the count 2-2. Cleanup hitter for the Ducks tonight, same as last night, Lou Ford, designated hitter. First baseman David Washington bats 5th. Cody Puckett, the third baseman, follows him. Left fielder Daniel Fields bats 7th. Wilkin Castillo, the catcher, bats 8th. And the shortstop Dan Lyons rounds out the lineup. O'Sullivan delivers a fastball here. That one's laced right back up the middle and through into center field. A leadoff hit for Valdespin. And the Ducks have a runner aboard early in this one. So Valdespin is aboard. Good speed at first for center fielder Tyler Holt. Defensive alignment behind O'Sullivan, nearly the same as last night. One small change. Xavier Paul goes into left field. Corey Vaughn stays in center with Johnny Bladell in right. As O'Sullivan out of the stretch now, sets at his shoulders and delivers. First pitch, runner going. Pitch misses high, throw down to second. The tag just late as Valdespin is in with a stolen base. I said he had good speed, and right away he shows it off as he just gets in under the tag of second baseman Joey Wong safely. Around the diamond on the infield, third baseman Frank Martinez, shortstop Edwin Garcia, second baseman we just saw, Joey Wong, first baseman Devin Rodriguez, and behind the plate is Jose Gonzalez. The 1-0 is fouled back out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Valdespin got a good jump off of O'Sullivan on that stolen base. Gonzalez with a very strong arm tried to recover, but was just late. Gonzalez has a career 41% caught stealing rate on attempted runners. O'Sullivan sets, gives a look at second, now delivers. That cutter on the inside part swung through, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wind blowing from right to left and out over the mini monster tonight. Again, just 310 feet down that line. So with a little bit of wind aid coming tonight, we could see a couple of long balls here over that mini monster as O'Sullivan comes set, but Holt calls time at the plate, and the right-hander will have to reset on the mound. Ducks could only pick up 3 hits in last night's ball game, but they've got one here already. Valdespine had one of the hits, and he's standing on second. The other 2 came from the player coach, hitting coach Lou Ford, also the designated hitter. O'Sullivan sets for the 1-2, kicks and delivers. Fastball just misses low, and the count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. O'Sullivan works at a little bit of a slower pace than we saw Darrell Thompson work at last night, as the 2-2 is fouled back. So the count stays even, 2 balls and 2 strikes, as the battle continues here between O'Sullivan and Holt. 2-2 once more. This one's grounded towards third. That's going to get through the hole and into left field. Paul charges in. The runner, Valdespine, had to hold on the ground ball in front of him, so he'll get the stop sign at third. But back-to-back singles, and the Ducks have runners on the corners with nobody out. Gonzalez calls time and steps out to give the signs in case of a stolen base attempt from Holt, as Travis Snyder digs into the left-handed batter's box. Holt does have 169 stolen bases in his 8 professional seasons, so plenty of speed over there. He's topped out at 34 back in 2011, as the first pitch to Snyder is a fastball that misses high, 1 ball and no strikes. O'Sullivan has put himself in a little bit of trouble here early. The infield back looking for the double play, as they'll trade a run for 2 outs, as Wong fields the ground ball, flips to Garcia, on to first, not in time. A tough play there from Wong, gets one on the fielder's choice. It'll go down as a 4-6 putout, but that will score Valdespine from third and plate the first run of the game, so Travis Snyder picks up his first RBI of the season. Blue Crabs had the infield back looking to trade the run for 2 outs, but they'll have to settle for 1, as the designated hitter Lou Ford will head to the box. Ford 2 for 4 last night, a double in the second inning, and a single to lead off the 9th. He was stranded at third in his first hit. In the second hit, a double play followed him, as he takes first pitch cutter called strike. No balls and 1 strike, the count on Ford. Ford in his 9th season with the Ducks, 5th as a player coach. He's the longest tenured player on the team. I believe he's also the longest tenured in the league as far as players go, as he fouls back the 0-1 up over the press box. No balls and 2 strikes. A 6-year major league vet is Ford at the plate, going against O'Sullivan, who had 7 years at the big league level. O'Sullivan, the longest tenured major league player on the Blue Crabs, just 1 season ahead of Xavier Paul, his left fielder tonight. This one's rolled out towards short, a tailor-made double play, 6-4-3, and that will retire the side. O'Sullivan gets the ground ball he was looking for to finish the inning, but not before the Ducks are able to score 1. They plate 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They leave nobody on base. Blue Crabs look to answer. They scored in the first last night. They'll look to do it again. Same top of the lineup: Joey Wong, Edwin Garcia, Ryan Strasburger, when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Sam Runyon, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. Crabs take on the Road Warriors. All mothers will have a chance post-game to participate in the Diamond Dig presented by Allpon for a chance to win a diamond prize package. For more information on this and any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Ladies, this is Corey Vaughn. Be sure to join us at the ballpark every Wednesday night for Wind Up Wednesday presented by Cove Point Winery. On select Wednesday nights throughout the year, ladies get in for just $5. You can also enjoy free wine samples from Cove Point as well as free services from Therapeutic Massage and Wellness. For more information and the available dates, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Daryl Thompson, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Brandon Belanda back here inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the bottom of the first. Left-hander Joey Wong digs into the box as the first pitch from southpaw Jake Fisher misses inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Fisher, the starter tonight, making his debut on the season. He did pitch 2 games for the Ducks last year as he gets across called strike and evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fisher last year, 2 games for Long Island. Both of them were starts. He went 13 innings on the year, 2.77 ERA as he allowed 4 earned runs. Just 6 strikeouts, though. As this one misses, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Lefty on lefty here as Wong sends a ground ball out to short. Nasty hop, but Valdespin handles it nicely and flips on to first for out number 1. So 1 up, 1 down for Fisher, as that'll bring in the right-hand swinging Edwin Garcia. Garcia was 1 for 5 with an RBI last night. Batting in the number 2 slot. We saw him in for about half of the season last year. Garcia rotated between the 1 and 2 spot as well as the 7-8 spot. As he takes first pitch fastball, called strike. No balls and 1 strike. Garcia in his 11th professional season, second here with the Blue Crabs as he takes another called strike. No balls and 2 the count now. Fisher 5'11", 185 pounds out of Oklahoma. As the southpaw winds and delivers, Garcia with a hot shot towards short. Handled on a backhand from Lyons, who fires across to first in time. 2 up, 2 down for Fisher. A good start for him. It's the exact same start we saw Jair Jurgens have last night, though, as he retired Wong and Garcia before a string of 3 straight singles allowed the first run of the season to cross for the Blue Crabs. They're hoping for another 2-out rally here in the bottom of the first as Ryan Strasburger, the man who got it started last night, digs in and takes a change up on the inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Fisher shakes off the catcher Castillo, now kicks and delivers as that one misses outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Same batting lineup for the Blue Crabs. Juan Garcia, Strasburger, Xavier Paul on deck, batting cleanup. Devin Rodriguez, Corey Vaughn, Frank Martinez follow, with Jose Gonzalez and Johnny Bladell rounding out the order. Big cut on a 2-0 fastball, but fouls it straight back right on top of that one. 2 balls and 1 strike the count. Ducks roll out the same defensive alignment. Fields, Holt, and Snyder from left to right across the outfield. Puckett, Lyons, Valdespine, and Washington from third to first on the infield. 2-1 swung on and missed as the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wilkin Castillo is back behind the plate for the Ducks. One of just 2 catchers they have on the roster. Aldi Effner, the returner for the Ducks, the other. High fly ball here to deep left field off the bat of Strasburger, backing up his Fields. That'll hit off the top of the mini monster. Strasburger around first will cruise into second with a stand-up double. He just missed that one, as he might have thought he had his first home run of the season, but robbed by the mini monster, something we'll see throughout the year. We mentioned relatively shallow down the line at 310, but that wall extends out in towards left center. Makes it a little bit difficult to get up and out of here sometimes. That wind that I mentioned at the top of the broadcast blowing out to left field has died down significantly. But a runner in scoring position as Xavier Paul heads into the left-handed batter's box. Fisher delivers. First pitch called strike. No balls and 1 strike. Silvio Martinez, the home plate umpire tonight. Jorge Teheran, the umpire behind the dish last night, is now at third base, and Chris Ingstrand moves across the diamond to first. Fisher sets, gives a look at Strasburger before delivering the 0-1. Xavier Paul goes the other way. That's diving. Fields charging in. He's not going to get there. Strasburger being waved around. The throw in. The tag from Castillo is in time as Strasburger is cut down trying to score. Paul will be credited with the single, but a great throw from Daniel Fields cuts down the tying run here in the bottom of the first and retires the side. So Fisher escapes. No runs on 2 hits. No errors. The Blue Crabs leave 1 man on base. O'Sullivan back to the mound. Washington due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Brandon Compton, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Join the Blue Crabs in DC 101 on Saturday, June 9th, as we celebrate the anniversary of an iconic baseball promotion gone wrong, the Cleveland Indians 10-cent beer night from 1974. We're going to do this one right with a commemorative reusable solo cup giveaway, courtesy of DC 101, and the opportunity to buy one, and only one, 10-cent beer that night. To be a part of this celebration, get your tickets online at somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
Hi, this is Courtney Knischel, General Manager of your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
O'Sullivan back to work here in the top of the second. 5-6-7 due up for the Ducks as David Washington leads it off and fouls off a first pitch cutter. No balls and 1 strike. O'Sullivan gave up back-to-back singles as well as a stolen base in the first, but settled in with back-to-back ground balls to get out of it as Washington fouls one back again here. No balls and 2 strikes. Valdespine came across to score on the fielder's choice off the bat of Snyder, but O'Sullivan rolled a double play to wrap it up. 0-2 swung on and missed as O'Sullivan picks up his first strikeout of the season on an elevated fastball that Washington swings through. That's the third strikeout on the young season for David Washington as he'll head back to the dugout out number 1. That'll bring in Cody Puckett, the third baseman. He was 0 for 3 last night with a walk in the 5th inning. He digs into the right-handed batter's box as O'Sullivan delivers. That one fouled straight back into the netting. And the count, no balls and 1 strike. O'Sullivan seems to have settled into this point. Right-hander out of the windup, kicks and delivers. Elevated cutter there, misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. Puckett back for another season with the Ducks. This is his 5th, the 3rd longest tenured Duck, as he sends one down the third baseline. That will miss foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He hit .223 in 33 games for Long Island. He was limited after suffering a ruptured patellar tendon. So the Blue Crabs limited action against Puckett last year. They did see him 7 times, though. He went 6 for 24, a .250 batting average, as he sends one into the left center field gap here. That's going to get down. Vaughn will cut it off at the track. Strong throw into second as Puckett lays out and just beats the tag from Wong. A good play from Vaughn, but not quite able to get Puckett, who's in with a 1-out double. That will bring in the left fielder, Daniel Fields. 1 for 3 last night with a single. We mentioned just 3 Ducks with hits last night. Valdesmean, Fields, and then the multi-hit effort from Lou Ford. O'Sullivan comes set at the shoulders and delivers. First pitch cutter on the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Fields, another one of these Long Island Ducks with some experience in the big leagues. 2015, he broke in with the Detroit Tigers, but just for 1 game. As he checks his swing here, that's sent down to third. Jorge Teheran says he went around, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Fields in his 1 major league game, 1 for 3 with a double, a run scored, and 2 strikeouts. So just a cup of coffee at the major league level, but more than a lot of people can say. So credit to Daniel Fields for working his way up through the minor league system. He was a 6th round pick of the Tigers out of the University of Detroit, Jesuit High School. That one gets in the dirt. Gonzalez swallows it up behind the dish and will hold the runner at second. A good defensive play there from Jose Gonzalez as the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fields played for the Bridgeport Bluefish last year. He had a good season for Bridgeport, a .297 batting average with 12 home runs and 51 RBIs as he rolls one weekly towards first. Rodriguez is there. He'll flip it to O'Sullivan covering. Textbook pitcher covering the bag at first. Will retire Fields for out number 2. You work on that all spring training, getting off the mound and covering the bag, and it pays off for O'Sullivan there, as he's 1 out away from stranding another run at third. He'll have to go through Wilkin Castillo, the switch hitting catcher, one of 2 switch hitters on the Ducks. Robert Garcia, the other, the backup outfielder. We saw pinch a run last night. Castillo digs into the left-handed batter's box, 0 for 3 last night. 2 flyouts, and he reached by error. O'Sullivan had him fooled there on a first pitch changeup, and the count goes to no balls and 1 strike. The right-hander with a long look in at his catcher Gonzalez. Now finally comes set for the 0-1. Kicks and delivers. That one's popped up towards short. Tailing towards third. Garcia will make the call, though, and that will retire the side as O'Sullivan strands the runner at third and escapes the inning on the pop-up. He allows no runs on one hit, no errors, one man left on base. Blue Crabs looking to tie it up. Devin Rodriguez leads it off when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Sean O'Sullivan, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Are you looking for the latest and best in Blue Crabs gear? Look no further than the newly redesigned and restocked Crab Shack Team Store anchored by EC Sports. The Team Store features everything from old favorites like game replica hats and t-shirts to novelty items and collectibles. You can even purchase local art from our Southern Maryland Artist Showcase. You can visit our Team Store anytime 9 to 5 as well as during all home games. The Team Store is also available online by visiting somdbluecrabs.com and clicking the Store tab.
Hey fans, this is Craig Stem, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Make sure you come out every Thursday for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game and 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer in the Legends Clubs from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Devin Rodriguez, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Devin Rodriguez will lead it off here in the bottom of the second. Lefty-on-lefty matchup as Jake Fisher back to work. Delivers a fastball that misses low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Fisher to the changeup here. Misses low. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Rodriguez 3 for 5 with an RBI and a run scored in last night's game. He picked up the first RBI of the season for the Blue Crabs in that first inning that scored Ryan Strasburger as he takes a called strike. 2-1 the count. Corey Vaughn awaits on deck as Fisher delivers. Rodriguez a pop fly towards shallow right center. Snyder drifting over, and he will make the catch for the first out. Blue Crabs threatened in the bottom of the first. That'll bring in Corey Vaughn. Vaughn, the only Blue Crab starter last night without a hit, going 0 for 4. As Vaughn takes first pitch ball. 1-0 the count on him. Good power in Vaughn at the plate as he takes outside. 2 balls and no strikes. We mentioned last night Vaughn, one of 2 Blue Crabs to go double digits in home runs and stolen bases last year. 13 long balls and 17 steals. As he checks his swing, but home plate umpire Silvio Martinez says he went around. 2 balls and 1 strike the count. A bunch of multi-hit games for the Blue Crabs last night, but Vaughn just couldn't break through. That's not something you see from him often as he gets a hold of one here. towards deep right center field. That one's up and over the wall. A home run from Corey Vaughn. And he flashes the power there. Again, a hitless game, not something you see often from Vaughn. And he is the first Blue Crab on the board this season with a long ball, his first of the year. Corey Vaughn just sneaks that one over the fence and right center over the outdoor creation sign out there. The umpires even took a second to signal. They weren't sure if it hit off the wall or snuck over, as Frank Martinez takes one low, 1 ball and no strikes. The white on white as the baseball disappeared in the white sign out there. But the center fielder, Holt, made no move, and that's when the umpires realized it got out as Martinez sends one back up the middle. And that's through into center field, a base hit for Frank Martinez. He had 2 last night, and he picks up 1 tonight. The Blue Crabs keep the offense rolling as they have 4 hits already on this young ball game. They had an explosion last night, 15 hits in that game, as Jose Gonzalez digs in now with Martinez at first. Fisher, with a deceptive move, will give Martinez a look, but he gets back in safely. Gonzalez 2 for 4, a pair of RBIs, and a run scored in last night's game. He drove in Frank Martinez both times, as he sends one the other way towards the Ducks dugout. Foul, 0-1. Martinez does have over 100 stolen bases in his professional career that spans 13 years at first. He just put up 5 last year, though, but he was 5 for 5 with that effort, as another check on him at first, but he's back in safely and standing. Fisher worried about Martinez, but now he'll go. Martinez is off on the pitch, a check swing, a called strike, but the ball will get away from the catcher Castillo. As Martinez will cruise in easily. Martinez will be credited with his first stolen base of the season, and the first stolen base of the season for the Blue Crabs. 0-2 the count now on Gonzalez, as that one's fouled back off the screen, and the count will hold where it is. So Martinez swipes second. We've seen manager James Frisbee very aggressive throughout his time here in Southern Maryland, and he doesn't stop that here early. Fisher ready for the 0-2 breaking ball. That one's tapped out in front of the plate. The catcher Castillo will pounce on it and retire his counterpart, but that does enough to advance Martinez to third, where a wild pitch or pass ball has the opportunity to score him. Tying run, or the go-ahead run, now just 90 feet away, as Johnny Bladell will head to the plate. Bladell, another one of the Blue Crabs with a multi-hit effort last night. He was 2 for 4 with a run scored in his debut. Fisher kicks and delivers. First pitch fastball, called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Bladell in his 5th professional season out of James Madison University, now playing at the highest level he's competed. He takes low, 1 ball and 1 strike. We mentioned his journey throughout affiliated ball to this point. Started in the Pecos League, got to the Frontier League, and then the Canadian American Association. The Atlantic League considered the top of the line for independent ball, so Bladell is getting his chance at what's considered the next level for him. Check swing foul ball made the count 1 ball and 2 strikes, as Bladell looking to come through with an RBI hit here. Steps back into the box as Fisher now comes set at the belt, kicks and delivers. Bladell swings and fouls that one back, and the count holds 1-2. Top of the lineup in Joey Wong awaits on deck, hoping for his opportunity if Bladell can keep the inning rolling. Fisher hoping to strand the go-ahead run, kicks and delivers 1-2 once more. That one misses inside, and the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Blue Crabs did not see Fisher in either of his 2 appearances for the Ducks last season. As the southpaw readies once more, 2-2. Check swing from Bladell, but he went around. Castillo hangs on behind the plate, and that will retire the side. First strikeout of the night for Fisher, but Corey Vaughn ties the game with a long ball, his first of the season. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base for the Blue Crabs. We head to the third. Dan Lyons, Jordani Valdespin, and Tyler Holt due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Alex Boshears, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Paint the Park Pink returns to Regency Furniture Stadium on June 16th as the Blue Crabs host the York Revolution. Be sure to come out and support Maryland Charles Regional Medical Center as they aim to raise awareness for breast cancer. The Blue Crabs will host a post-game jersey auction with all proceeds returning to MCRMC. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey kids, this is Joey Wagman from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Don't forget, every Sunday is Kids Day at the ballpark, brought to you by Waldorf Orthodontics. Every Sunday home game, kids can enjoy a pregame autograph session with me and other players, $3 ice cream helmets all day long, and free admission to Pinch's Playground. Postgame, you can all come on the field and run the bases. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Casey Delgado, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Sean O'Sullivan back to work here in the top of the third. 9-1-2 due up as Dan Lyons leads it off and takes first pitch fastball for a called strike. Count goes to no balls and 1 strike. Lyons 0 for 3 last night, a strikeout and 2 flyouts. As O'Sullivan kicks and delivers, that one's fouled back off the foot of home plate umpire Silvio Martinez. No balls and 2 strikes. Lyons, another one of those long-tenured Ducks, as he enters his 8th season in Long Island. 1 behind Lou Ford, and 3 ahead of third baseman Cody Puckett, as O'Sullivan just misses the outside corner. Catcher Jose Gonzalez tried to stick it there and give Martinez a look, but the umpire wasn't having it. Lions hit 248, 7 home runs, 37 RBIs in 122 games for the Ducks last season. As the 1-2 on its way, that over-the-top curveball misses outside, 2-2. O'Sullivan features 4 pitches, a 4-seam fastball that he throws as a get-it-over pitch. He sticks with a cutter most of the time as his fastball. That over-the-top 12-6 curve he just saw, and then a straight changeup. 2-2 on its way as he goes to the cutter. That one's fouled back as Lyons stays alive. And the count stays even. O'Sullivan at 29 pitches. 29 pitches coming into the inning. As he gets a new ball, it takes some time to rub it up behind the mound before stepping back onto the rubber. He's ready now for the 2-2 once more as he goes back to that cutter. That one's flown out towards right field. Bladell giving chase into foul territory. He'll run out of room as that one's up and out of play into the Kids Park down the line. And the count stays even. Lions putting up a good battle at the plate here. Lyons was originally drafted by the Washington Nationals in the 14th round back in 2007 out of the University of Minnesota. O'Sullivan kicks and delivers 2-2 once more. This one's flown out towards right. Bladell is camped underneath that one and will make the catch for out number 1. So O'Sullivan wins the battle with Lyons as that will turn the lineup back over to the top for the Ducks. They put up 3 hits the first time through. This man got it all started, Jordani Valdespin, as he digs into the left-handed batter's box once more. He singled to lead off the game right back up the middle. Stole second, came around to score on a fielder's choice. O'Sullivan winds and delivers. First pitch swinging is Valdespin as that one's floated up over the second baseman Joey Wong's head and into right field. What looks like a broken bat single for Jordani Valdespin as he's now got a multi-hit night. O'Sullivan shakes his head a little bit out there on the mound as that's one of those hits that there's just nothing you can do about. A good pitch that jammed Valdespin, but he's able to muscle it into the outfield over Wong's head. Back to the stretch goes the righty as he sets at the shoulders. A quick check on Valdespin, who's back in safely. We mentioned good speed at first. Valdespin had 15 stolen bases in his major league career. But in his entire professional career, 206 prior to tonight. He made it 207 earlier. He's reached as high as 37 in one season. That came back in 2011 when he put up 33 steals in AA and 4 steals in AAA in the Mets organization. O'Sullivan ready to face the batter now as he sets and delivers. Pitch misses high, 1 ball and no strikes. Tonight marks the 270th career start for Sean O'Sullivan in his professional career. His first, however, in the Atlantic League, and just his third start, outside of affiliated ball. Check swing there, but first base umpire Chris Engstrand says he doesn't go around, and the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. O'Sullivan sets after a check on Valdespin and now steps off the back and tosses it over to first. Not his best move, but just to let the runner know he's keeping an eye on him. We mentioned O'Sullivan, a 3rd-round pick of the Angels back in 2005. As the right-hander sets for the 2-0 and delivers. Cutter's fouled off out of play. A good first season in professional ball in 2006 for O'Sullivan as he was sent to rookie league, the Orem Owls, in the Angels organization. He went 4-0 with a 2.14 ERA and 14 starts that year. Earned him postseason All-Star honors and got him the call up to Single A. He went 10-7 in Single A with Cedar Rapids, a 2.22 ERA and 25 starts there. as he goes up and in here, and Holt has to dive out of the way. O'Sullivan then posted his highest win total in a single season in 2008. He put up 16 wins as a member of the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes in the High A affiliate of the Los Angeles Angels. More postseason honors for him in that year, 2008. Valdespin off from first on the 3-1. Not a chance for Gonzalez, but the pitch misses high anyway as the walk will put runners on first and second. O'Sullivan ignored the slide step there and went with a high leg kick that gave the catcher Gonzalez no chance, but it didn't matter anyway as Valdespin was able to advance safely on the walk. That would bring in Travis Snyder. Snyder was 0 for 3 last night as he digs into the left-handed batter's box, but O'Sullivan and Gonzalez want to go over the signs as time is called and the catcher will head out. Snyder, a first-round pick by the Toronto Blue Jays out of Henry M. Jackson High School in Mill Creek, Washington. 14th overall selection in the 2006 draft. As O'Sullivan kicks and delivers, breaking ball. That one gets away from Gonzalez, but not far enough for Valdespin to advance as Gonzalez tracks it down. And count goes to 1-0. Snyder, a very highly touted prospect. He hit .325 in his first year in 2006. Preseason 2007, Baseball America had him ranked 53rd best prospect. Baseball Prospectus had him ranked 40th. As O'Sullivan sets for the 1-0, gives a look at the runners, now delivers. Fastball, that one misses high. 2 balls and no strikes. Snyder continued to impress in his second year of full ball as he hit .313 with 16 home runs and 93 RBIs. At High A as a member of the Lansing Lugnuts. That jumped him in the Baseball America rankings to 11th, and Prospectus had him as the 7th best prospect in all of baseball as he fouls back the 2-1, or 2-0 to make the count 2-1. Snyder continued to hit in the 2008 season as he climbed the rankings quickly as a 20-year-old at the AAA level. He hit .344. He started the year in AA at .262 with 17 home runs before getting the call-up. Only stayed in Syracuse for 18 games as .344 was enough to get the attention of the big club. As he swings through one here, 2-2 the count. He went up to Toronto that year in 2008. .301 batting average, a pair of home runs in 24 games, kept his rookie status, and was then ranked as the number 5 prospect in all of baseball heading into the 2010 season. O'Sullivan sets for the 2-2 pitch to Snyder, looking for a ground ball to get out of the inning. As he kicks and delivers, that one misses low, and the count runs full. With 1 out, interested to see what manager Kevin Baez elects to do. As the count is full, he could elect to put the runners in motion, but with just 1 out, he'd be risking a strike him out, throw him out to end the inning. O'Sullivan did walk the last batter and fell behind Snyder here. So he could be looking for a walk as the right-hander sets for the payoff pitch. Runners hold as the broken bat up the middle. Wong bobbles it there, and it gets away from him. As a tailor-made double play, Wong lost the ball as the bat was flying out towards him. And that's going to go down as the second error of the season for the Blue Crabs. An E4 allows the bases to be loaded now for the cleanup hitter, Lou Ford. So what would have been a tailor-made double play, Snyder, not much speed going down the line, and a great up-the-middle combo for the Blue Crabs with Wong and Garcia would have easily been able to roll 2. But instead, now you're looking at a bases-loaded situation for a dangerous hitter in Lou Ford, who had a pair of hits last night. O'Sullivan's first pitch fastball here bounces well out in front of the plate as Gonzalez makes the stop to hold it back. Lou Ford last season, 40 years old, still hit 9 home runs. He has 183 across his 20-year professional career. It began back in 1999 when he was a 12th round pick of the Boston Red Sox out of Dallas Baptist University. 1-0 from O'Sullivan, swung on and missed as Ford chased one low in the dirt, and the count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. Ford looking to break the tie. He's got runners on every base and just 1 out. O'Sullivan looking for a ground ball. He got Ford to roll one on a 6-4-3 that ended the first inning. If he could do that again and strand the bases loaded, that would be a big boost for him. But instead, Ford laces one towards left field. That's going to get down. 1 run will score. Holt around third. He will score without a throw. A 2 RBI single for Lou Ford. And the Ducks take a 3-1 lead here in the top of the third. Command issues for O'Sullivan, as that will send the Blue Crabs bullpen scrambling as the backup catcher, Austin Green comes flying out of the dugout, completely dressed now to go warm up a pitcher. O'Sullivan has thrown a lot of pitches here in the inning. We mentioned he started at 29 coming into this inning as time is called before the first pitch to David Washington. He's up all the way to 51 pitches, so a 21 pitch inning as David Wayne Russo will begin to warm. O'Sullivan still looking for that ground ball as he readies for the first pitch to Washington. Kicks and delivers. That cutter misses well high out of the zone. 1 ball and no strikes. Long look in at the catcher now as O'Sullivan comes set. A look at second, now kicks and delivers. Washington with a high fly ball towards deep right field. Bladell can do nothing but look up and watch that one sail out of here. A long home run from David Washington, a 3-run bomb. And just like that, the Ducks take a 6-1 lead here in the top of the third. Washington's first home run of the season, the second of the year for Long Island. We saw one from Jordani Valdespin last night. That'll clear the bases as O'Sullivan can go back to the windup. He'll look to settle down here as Cody Puckett digs in. Puckett doubled in his first at-bat. O'Sullivan goes with the cutter as that one right there for a called strike. Russo continuing to warm out in the bullpen as the lefty used as a long reliever last year, as well as a couple of spot starts throughout the year. O'Sullivan has bounced back, got the count 0-2 as he kicks and delivers. That one overthrown a little bit as it misses low and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Not the debut Sean O'Sullivan was looking for here with the Blue Crabs, as he's given up 6 runs already on 6 hits and a walk, as that one misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The error has really come back to haunt O'Sullivan here, as what could have been an inning-ending double play instead loaded the bases. A 2 RBI single from Ford and then the 3-run homer. as this one's popped straight up. Rodriguez in foul ground over by the Ducks dugout will track it down, and he has plenty of room to camp underneath that one and make the catch for out number 2. So 5 batters in a row reach base for the Ducks before O'Sullivan's able to get the second out after he got Dan Lyons to fly out to start the inning. That will bring in left fielder Daniel Fields. Fields grounded out in a fielder's choice to Devin Rodriguez in his first at-bat. A 3-1 put out back in the second inning. O'Sullivan kicks and delivers a towering pop fly on the infield as Martinez backing up. Garcia will call for it and make the catch to retire the side, but the damage is done for the Ducks. They put up 5 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the 3-run home run from David Washington. 1 error in the inning. No runners left on base. Blue Crabs will have to claw their way back into this one. Right part of the lineup coming up, though. Top of the order when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Cash Beecham, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
There's no better way to celebrate Independence Day than with America's pastime. The fun starts a day early this year, and we begin our celebration with a warm-up fireworks spectacular following the game on July 3rd. Then be sure to join us again on the 4th as we take on the Somerset Patriots for the Red, White, and Blue Crabs celebration, featuring another post-game fireworks spectacular. For more information on this, or to ensure your seat today, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey fans, this is Sam Runyon, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Make sure you come out every Thursday for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game and 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer in the Legends Club from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
This is Kalaika Kaho'ohalahala, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Top of the lineup here for the Blue Crabs as Jake Fisher back to work against Joey Wong. Delivers a fastball for a called strike. Blue Crabs look to work their way back into this game as 5 runs in the top half of this inning for the Ducks has put it at 6-1 as Wong off the end of his bat goes the other way. That's going to get down in left field, and Wong is aboard with a leadoff single. So a good start here to the inning as the Blue Crabs look to work back into this one. Edwin Garcia will head to the box now. Garcia 0 for 1. He grounded out to his counterpart Dan Lyons at short in the first inning. Fisher sets and delivers. Breaking ball that comes back door for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike. We mentioned Frisbee enjoys aggressive base running. Wong does have some speed, 55 stolen bases in his career, but he's never posted a double-digit steal year. As Garcia checks the swing, but clearly goes around for a called strike. 0-2. Russo continues to stretch out in the pin. So we'll see if he gets the ball after this inning or if O'Sullivan heads back out for the fourth. Garcia fights off an 0-2 pitch the other way, but that's going to hang up plenty for Holt as he crosses over and calls off Snyder to make the catch. That will bring in the designated hitter, Ryan Strasburger. Strasburger doubled in his first at-bat, a 2-out double. Nearly got his first home run of the year, but off the top of the board. Check on Wong, who's back in standing. Strasburger tried to come around and score on a Xavier Paul single, but was cut down on a solid throw from Daniel Fields. First pitch fastball called strike in the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Fisher sets at the belt for the 0-1. Now kicks and delivers. Strasburger behind that one. Fights it off foul, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Strasburger began the season last night as the starting left fielder. Him and Xavier Paul will likely split time out in left, as well as DH, as a breaking ball here freezes the designated hitter, and Strasburger is down on strikes. He knew it the whole time as he immediately turned and headed back to the dugout. Second strikeout of the night for Fisher. That'll bring in the left fielder, Xavier Paul. Paul singled, as we mentioned, in his first at-bat. He was 1 for 4 last night as well. As the Blue Crabs will have to rally with 2 outs here to respond to the 5 spot from the Ducks. As Paul swinging on the first pitch, that's popped up in foul ground. Puckett giving chase, but unable to track it down, as that will get down on the warning track and kick out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Russo continues to warm out in the bullpen. I can only imagine that means he will likely come in for the next inning and limit O'Sullivan's debut to just 3 innings. Infield with a small shift on Paul, the third baseman Puckett with lots of room off the line, as a front side breaking ball freezes Paul and the count goes to 0-2. Middle infield playing relatively straight up. If Puckett was in a normal position, I believe he's able to track down that first pitch foul ball, but instead had a couple more feet to go and unable to get there. 0-2 pitch on its way. Paul with a pop fly towards short. Lyons is underneath it and makes the catch to retire the side. So a leadoff hit from Joey Wong is all the Blue Crabs have to show in the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. As Russo on his way in from the bullpen. Well, in the night for O'Sullivan, the lefty will face the 8-9-1 when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Johnny Bladell, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Fans, be sure to join us July 21st for Jurassic Ballpark as the Blue Crabs take on Lancaster. We'll travel back to prehistoric times at the park, even featuring special guests from long ago roaming the stadium. To get your tickets for this exciting event, visit us at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store? That's smart. Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store and saving some money while you're doing it? That's wise. At Wise Markets, you'll find all your favorite brands, prices you'll appreciate. That means more meat for less money, more dinner for less dinero, and more milk for less moolah. Stop by a Wise Market today.
Eat better, spend less, that's wise.
David Wayne Russo on the mound for the Blue Crabs now, as the left-hander will face the 8-9-1. Wilkin Castillo leads it off, takes first pitch fastball for a called strike. Russo, another one of the returners in the Blue Crabs pitching staff, as Castillo swings over that one, no balls and 2 strikes. Him, Craig Stem, Cody Epley, and Sam Runyon all return to the pen, with last night's starter Daryl Thompson the only returner to the starting pitching staff, as the 0-2 is fouled off and Castillo stays alive. Russo, 5'11", 175 pounds, out of Monterey, California, as the 0-2 fouled off once more. And Castillo continues to battle. Russo, 30 appearances for the Blue Crabs last year. 8 of them were starts. He went 2-4 with a 5.25 ERA. He did have a scoreless streak lasting from May 28th to June 26th, 7 straight scoreless outings. He had back-to-back starts in September. The 3rd and the 10th, as he allowed just 1 run in 11 1/3 innings of work. As that pitch misses and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. So despite the high ERA, most of that came in just a couple appearances. For the most part, Russo was a solid lefty out of the pen, as he just misses one here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Russo has worked, as we mentioned, as a starter, so long relief likely the duty here, as Martinez dives behind the third base bag. Long throw in time, as Castillo is down on a fantastic defensive play from Frank Martinez. A great stretch by Devin Rodriguez for out number 1. What a play from Frank Martinez, as he saves what could have been extra bases and instead is out number 1. So that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Dan Lyons. Lyons 0 for 1, a fly out to right field in his first at-bat. As he checks his swing, that's sent down to first. Engstrand says he doesn't go around, and the count goes to 1 ball and no strikes. Russo features 5 pitches, 3 of them fastballs, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, a cutter. He throws a changeup and a slurve. For those wondering what the slurve is, it's right in between a slider and a curveball, hence the name. It's a little too much of either to be just one of them, though. 2-0 the count as Russo delivers. That one's rolled foul. 2 balls and 1 strike. It is the only breaking ball Russo throws, though, as the changeup, rarely thrown, also just goes straight. He works solely out of the stretch, comes set up above his head and delivers. That one misses inside. 3-1. Top of the lineup awaits on deck as Russo delivers inside, as that one misses and gets away from the catcher Gonzalez. Lyons will head down to first with a walk. So day done for Sean O'Sullivan. Not the debut he was looking for. His final line, 3 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 1 walk and 1 strikeout, before handing it over to Russo. Lefty on lefty here as Valdespin takes the first pitch outside, 1-0. Valdespin is 2 for 2, a pair of singles and 2 runs scored to this point. He's done his job as the leadoff man, which has set the table for the hitters behind him. As As Russo misses low and away here. 2 balls and no strikes. Russo in his 5th professional season, 2nd here in the Atlantic League with Southern Maryland. Signed with the Vallejo Admirals of the Pacific Association in 2014 after going undrafted out of San Jose State University. Lefty ready for the 2-0 now. Valdespin checks his swing, but it's a called strike anyway. And the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. 6-1 the score here in the top of the 4th after a big 5-run 3rd inning. Put the Ducks with a comfortable lead. Russo with a look at first. Now kicks and delivers. That one just misses low. And the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. Russo likes to work quick, but Valdespin is taking his time outside the left-handed batter's box, slowing down the lefty on the mound. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, as that will run the count full. So payoff pitch upcoming from Russo. Valdespin taking all the time in the box before now finally readying up. Russo immediately comes set. Runner off from first as Valdespin goes the other way. Paul giving chase. He'll make the catch on the run. The line drive froze Lyons, who wisely retreats to first. A good play from Xavier Paul out in left. Saves potential extra bases and gets out number 2. Valdespin is retired for the first time tonight, as Russo 1 out away from working around the 1-out walk. Tyler Holt digs in now. He's reached base both times, once via single and walked and scored in the 3rd, as Russo goes with the breaking ball here for a called strike. Holt 0 for 4 last night, but has turned around his fortunes tonight. 0-1 on its way. That one a cutter, fouled off of the inside foot of Holt. The count goes to 0-2. Holt, the starting center fielder for the Ducks after Delta Cleary Jr., the everyday center fielder for Long Island last year, has moved on. Now a member of the York Revolution. Russo readies for the 0-2 pitch, kicks and delivers. That one misses just outside. 1-2 the count. Speaking of the York Revolution, they currently sit atop the Atlantic League with a 2-0 record. Their series with the Lancaster Barnstormers, the only one that started on Thursday, so they are a game ahead of everyone else. As Russo delivers, that one misses inside, and the count evens up 2-2. Revolution defeated the Barnstormers 9-4 last night. The Sugarland Skeeters a 2-1 victory over the New Britain Bees, and the Road Warriors in their debut this season dropped a 4-3 game in Somerset in 11 innings. First extra inning game of the season in the league comes on day 1 as the 2-2 misses and the count runs full. That'll put the runner Holt in motion once again, as he'll get a head start here on the 3-2 with 2 outs. Russo readies and delivers. That one well out of the zone away. Another walk will put a man in scoring position here for the Ducks. If there was one complaint on Russo last year, it was the walks. He walked 35 batters in 63 innings. Not the strikeout to walk ratio you're looking for, 40-35. As that'll bring up Travis Snyder and send the outfield and infield in a shift for the lefty. As Russo's first pitch goes up and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Vaughn and Paul, as well as Bladell, have all taken a couple of steps to their left or right, as has the middle of the infield. As Russo gets one across here for a called strike, 1-1. Still no action in the Blue Crabs bullpen, so it's Russo's jam to work out of. As I mentioned, he'll likely be asked to go a couple of innings here. I'd imagine at least the 4th and the 5th before giving way to anybody else. The 1-1 swung through, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Russo 1 strike away from stranding the runner in scoring position. As the southpaw turns, gives a look at second, now delivers. This one's rolled towards the hole that was left by Garcia, shifting. That's going to get through. Lyons will be waved around. The throw will come into third, so Lyons will score easily. But now a rundown as Holt will give himself up. Martinez will track him down, and that will retire the side. But an RBI single from Travis Snyder plates another run. As the Ducks add 1 to the total. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. 1 man left on base. 7-1 the score here as we head to the bottom of the 4th when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Austin Green, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Did you know that the storm drains in Charles County lead to the Potomac River, Patuxent River, and the Chesapeake Bay? Those storm drains are not trash cans, and the water inside does not get filtered. The litter you throw on the street can end up in the same water you drink, fish, and play in. Start now and help keep Charles County beautiful by placing your trash in its proper place. To find out how you can help, visit www.charlescountymd.gov/litterbug.
Hey kids, this is Drake Britton, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. If you're under 12 years old, make sure to check out our Chick-fil-A Backfin Buddies program. For just $15, kids will receive free admission to every Friday home game this season, as well as a Backfin Buddies t-shirt and pinch pencil pouch. During the games, all members wearing their t-shirt get to go on the field for the High Five Tunnel, as well as free admission to the kids' park and a free ice cream helmet. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Jose Gonzalez, and you are listening to the Blue Crab Broadcast Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the bottom of the 4th. 6-1 the score here. 7-1, excuse me, the score here. As Jake Fisher back to work. Misses the first pitch to Devin Rodriguez. 1 ball and no strikes. This one misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 pitch on its way from Fisher as Rodriguez takes low. Called strike, 2-1. Rodriguez destroyed Ducks pitching last year. He had .455 in limited time, just 4 games against Long Island, as he fouls that one back, and the count goes to 2-2. He had 5 RBIs in those 4 games, 5 for 11 with a pair of doubles. He walked twice as well there. That one misses low, and the count runs full, 3-2 here. Payoff pitch on its way. Rodriguez with a ground ball down the first baseline. That one just stays fair as Washington will backhand it and walk it over to the base himself. 3 unassisted, the tally here, as Rodriguez is set down for out number 1. That will bring in the lone run on the day to this point for the Blue Crabs. Corey Vaughn digs in. A solo home run back in the second, the only blemish in the run column for Fisher, as Vaughn with a big cut here on the first pitch fouls it straight back. The 0-1 right on the inside corner, and Fisher quickly ahead of Vaughn. No balls and 2 strikes. That was the 53rd pitch of the night for Fisher, as that one nearly hits the same spot, but just a little bit too far inside. So Fisher tried to expand Martinez's zone, but he had hit the corner of it last pitch. 1-2 breaking ball. Vaughn well out in front of that one, fouls it off into the Blue Crabs dugout, but stays alive in the at-bat. Vaughn, 9th professional season, second here in the Atlantic League with Southern Maryland. Frank Martinez awaits on deck, the switch-hitting third baseman, as Vaughn takes high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fisher winds and delivers. 2-2 pitch on its way. Breaking ball. Vaughn fouls it straight back. Two on its way once more as Vaughn swings through an elevated fastball, and he is set down on strikes. 3rd strikeout of the night for Fisher, as Vaughn is retired for out number 2. That will bring up Frank Martinez. Martinez 2 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs scored last night. He singled in his first at-bat tonight, stole second before being stranded at third. First pitch to him, a called strike. Oh, 1 on its way. Martinez right back up the middle, as that's going to get down in front of Holt in center field. Another multi-hit night for Frank Martinez as he singles and is aboard with a 2-out hit, 2 for 2. So if there was any question on which side of the plate Martinez favors, he's got a pair of hits from both of them. 2 doubles from the left side last night and 2 singles from the right side tonight. That'll bring in the catcher, Jose Gonzalez. Gonzalez grounded into a fielder's choice his first at-bat. As a change-up here misses low. 1 ball and no strikes to count. The left-handed Fisher was a 22nd round draft pick of the Los Angeles Dodgers back in 2013, coming out of the University of Oklahoma. As this pitch gets away from the catcher Castillo, Martinez thinks about it, but thinks better of it and retreats to first. Fisher spent just 1 season with the Dodgers. It was 2013 in rookie ball. He went 2-3 with a .597 ERA and was released. He signed with the Windy City Thunderbolts of the Frontier League. Ground ball to Lyons. He'll pick it up and flip on to Valdespin, covering the bag at second. The 6'4 fielder's choice will retire the side, as Fisher is through 4 with a comfortable 7-1 lead. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base in the inning. Russo back to the mound, 4-5-6 due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Ryan Strasburger, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, what's more American than baseball and a barbecue cookout? Quite frankly, the two go together like stars and stripes, rockets and red glare, and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. So when you come to Regency Furniture Stadium's all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion, you get both at a great price. The best part is that groups from 20 to 400 plus can enjoy the picnic pavilion, and when you include this home run of a deal with the kids park, paddle boats, and on-field fun, you have a grand slam of an opportunity. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
This is Rick Meehan, Mayor of Ocean City, Maryland. For everyone who's put off planning a vacation this summer, I've got good news for you. Ocean City, Maryland is a procrastinator's paradise. We've got 10 miles of free beach, an amazing 3-mile boardwalk, golf, fishing, shopping, dining, and free events 7 nights a week, including fireworks, boardwalk light shows, dance parties, and movies right on the beach. It's not too late. Book a visit today at ococean.com. That's ococean.com.
Hey, this is Edwin Garcia, and we are listening to the Blue Crab Broadcast Network.
Top of the 5th here in Southern Maryland as David Wayne Russo back to the mound. Face the 4-5-6 in the Ducks lineup. Lou Ford leads it off as Russo delivers first pitch cutter. Called strike, 0-1. Russo allowed 1 run in his first inning. In the 4th, an RBI single from Travis Snyder. As that one misses in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. Another cutter here, misses inside. As that one will send the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Ford 1 for 2. 2 RBI single and grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. This one's grounded towards short. Garcia will handle it there and fire across to first for out number 1. That will bring in the first baseman, David Washington. Washington hit an absolute bomb to right field in his last at-bat. One of the longest home runs I've seen here in Southern Maryland, and definitely the longest I've seen from a left-handed batter. Lefty on lefty here as Washington checks his swing, sent down to third, and Tehran says he went around, 0-1. The wind has completely shifted directions and aided Washington's home run a little bit as it's now blowing out to right field. A massive cut here as Washington sends a screamer into the crowd. Let's hope everyone's okay down there as the count goes to 0-2. Infield does have the shift on the big lefty. 6'5", 240 pounds, the biggest batter on the Long Island Ducks, facing one of the smallest pitchers Southern Maryland has to offer. Washington checks his swing here. That one's sent down to third once more. Tehran says he doesn't go around, and the count goes to 1-2. Russo readies at the shoulders now and delivers. Low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Check swing here from Washington again, but clearly holds back this time as the count runs full, 3-2. So Russo has done this a couple of times. He gets ahead of batters early, but then ends up letting them back into the count. But gets Washington here a big cut with 2 strikes, and Washington goes down swinging for out number 2. First strikeout for Russo, second of the night for Washington. He's now struck out twice in each game to this point in the season. That will bring up the third baseman, Cody Puckett. Puckett is 1 for 2. A double and a pop out to this point. Popped out in foul ground to Devin Rodriguez in his last at-bat in the third. He sends a towering fly ball towards shallow right. Bladell coming in, Wong going back. The outfielder will call off the infielder, and Bladell makes the catch to retire the side. A nice 5th inning for Russo. 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. As the Blue Crabs still looking to get the offense rolling, put some runs on the board. 9-1-2. Plenty of speed coming up with Bladell leading off when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is David Wayne Russo, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Calling all Jedis, please report to Regency Furniture Stadium on July 28th for Star Wars Night as the Blue Crabs take on Long Island. This night will feature an appearance by Jedi Saber Combat and a post-game fireworks spectacular. For more information on this or other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
This is Brandon Compton, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join our team every Friday home game as we honor those who serve our country by remembering everyone deployed. Every Red Friday, the team will wear red jerseys brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. All active and former military members receive $5 tickets with their ID. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Corey Vaughn, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Bladell to lead off here in the bottom of the 5th as Fisher back to work. Gets the first pitch change up across. No balls and 1 strike. Bladell 0 for 1. He struck out swinging to end the second as he sends a chopper towards short here. Backhand from Lyons. Quick throw across as Bladell has plenty of speed but gets him by half a step. And Bladell is down for out number 1. Lyons read the scouting report. He knew he had to get rid of the ball quick as Bladell was flying down the line. That'll bring in the top of the lineup, Joey Wong. He singled in his last at-bat, 1 for 2, as Wong takes high and inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Blue Crabs have put up plenty of hits on the night. They have 6 the first 2 times through the lineup, but only 1 run to show on the solo home run from Corey Vaughn. They had a runner in the first, cut down trying to score at the plate. Frank Martinez was stranded at third. Joey Wong was stranded, as was Frank Martinez once more. 2-0, a called strike, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike on Wong. Parker Frazier, I believe, warming up down in the bullpen. We may see the debut of the side-armed righty 2-1, misses out of the zone. 3 balls and 1 strike. Lefty on lefty here as Wong pulls one through the right side of the infield. And Snyder will field it out in right field. A multi-hit night for Joey Wong as he's aboard with another single. That'll bring up Edwin Garcia. Garcia 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out to this point. 7-1 the score. Blue Crabs trail by 6. We'll see how aggressive Frisbee wants to play it with Wong. He held him last time, and he does it again here as changeup misses low. 1 ball and no strikes. Frisbee will typically send runners on the very first pitch if that's something he's interested in trying to swipe a bag. 1-0 misses high, 2 balls and no strikes. Potentially some signs of tiring from Fisher as he started to miss up with the pitches. 72 in the pitch count so far. We saw Darrell Thompson go 80 last night as Garcia pulls one down the line. That one hugs the base path just over the base as that's going to get down into the corner. Wong will get the stop sign at third as Garcia will cruise in with a 1-out double. That one was right on the line. Puckett thought it was foul, but the home plate umpire, Silvio Martinez, didn't even hesitate as he pointed fair immediately. And a double on the board for Garcia. That will bring in Ryan Strasburger. He's 1 for 2. A double, and then he struck out looking in his last at-bat. A nasty backdoor curveball that froze him from Fisher. 2 men in scoring position as the Blue Crabs look to fight back into this one. Anything in play could get a run in here as the Ducks infield is back everywhere except for Puckett at third, who's playing in case of a bunt. .1-0 is hit right at Puckett as he bobbles it, but he recovers, throws on to first in time, but that's going to be enough to score Wong. So Strasburger grounds into the fielder's choice, 5-3, but will pick up an RBI. Garcia was forced to hold at second, but 7-2 the score now as the Blue Crabs try to work their way back into this one. A little bit of light rain has started to come down here in southern Maryland. Shouldn't be much to worry about, but we'll keep an eye on it moving forward as Xavier Paul digs into the left-handed batter's box. Still a man in scoring position out at second. As this one misses low. First pitch to him. 1 ball and no strikes. Devin Rodriguez awaits on deck as time is called. Castillo will head out for a discussion with his pitcher. Real quick discussion. Looks like they might have gotten crossed up on the signs a bit, perhaps. As quickly go over it, and back to the plate goes Castillo. Paul taking his time getting back into the box as he digs back in now. 1 ball, no strikes the count on the MLB vet. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a pop out to this point, looking for the RBI. As he's out in front of an off-speed pitch here, and the count evens up 1-1. Big cut there from Paul. As you could tell, he was looking to put a little more dent into this 7-2 deficit. Fisher sets at the belt for the 1-1. This one dribbled back up the middle. Valdespin will field it and fire on to first. Gets Paul by a step, and that will retire the side for Fisher. He does allow 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, 1 man left on base. 7-2 the score as Frazier comes jogging in from the bullpen. He'll face the bottom of the Ducks lineup when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Joey Wagman, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Attention all Girl Scouts. Friday, June 8th is Girl Scouts Night and Sleepover, presented by Maryland 529. All Girl Scouts will be recognized during the game against the Sugar Land Skeeters and have the opportunity to register for the post-game sleepover on the field. The night will also feature a special guest appearance. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
This is Austin Green from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join us every Tuesday home game as we turn 2 with our new Double Play Tuesdays. These nights, tickets are buy one, get one free in the box office, as well as BOGO on select items at the concession stands. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Drake Britton, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
New pitcher here for the Blue Crabs after 2 innings from David Wayne Russo. They'll turn it over to the side armor out of the pen as Parker Frazier comes on to make his Southern Maryland debut. Frazier will face the 7-8-9 in the lineup, led off by Daniel Fields. As Fields digs in, takes first pitch high, 1 ball and no strikes. This one swung on and missed, and the count goes to 1-1. Check swing here, but he holds back 2-1. High fly ball towards center. That's going to hang up for Vaughn, who gets underneath it and makes the catch for out number 1. Frazier, 6'5", 185 pounds, out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tall, thin, side-armed righty. As Wilkin Castillo digs into the box now. Frazier in his 12th professional season as Castillo, first pitch swinging, grounds 1 to Wong, who flips it over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Frazier pitched 2 seasons in the Atlantic League, 2015, 6 appearances for Bridgeport. All 6 of those were as a starter. He went 3-0 with a 1.80 ERA. Then in 2016, he was a part of Sugar Land's championship team, 5-4 with a 5.31 ERA in 12 starts. Features just 2 pitches out of that sidearm slot, a sinker and a slider. Breaking ball here. That one misses outside, 1-0. There was that slider we discussed. Lyons takes this one for a called strike. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. One and 2 the count here as Frazier looking for a 1-2-3 inning. That would be back-to-back for the Blue Crabs. After Russo set down 1-2-3 in the 5th. Slider here swung on and missed as that will retire the side A great inning for Parker Frazier and a great debut. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for him. Blue Crabs looking to fight back into it. 7-2 the score. Rodriguez, Vaughn, Martinez. When we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is James Frisbee, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Make sure to bring Dad out to the ballpark on June 17th to celebrate Father's Day as the Blue Crabs finish the series game against York. All fathers will have a chance post-game to participate in the Blue Crabs remote control dig presented by Allpon for a chance to win television prize package. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788. Attention all Boy Scouts. Friday, June 15th is Boy Scouts Night and Sleepover presented by Maryland 529. All Boy Scouts will be recognized during the game against York and have the opportunity to register for the post-game sleepover on the field. For more information on this or any other exciting activities throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Hi, this is Ryan Chafee, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, new pitcher for the Long Island Ducks, as it'll be number 22, another lefty, Asher Tolliver, to face Devin Rodriguez, Corey Vaughn, and Frank Martinez. First pitch from Tolliver, a called strike. Rodriguez 0 for 2 tonight, as he takes low and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. So the day done for Jake Fisher, an effective outing for him though. As Tolliver readies now and delivers. This one fouled back off the bat of Rodriguez, 1-2. Final line for Fisher. He goes 5 innings, gives up 8 hits, but 2 runs, both earned. No walks, struck out 3. So despite the 8 hits, an effective outing, just 1 inning short of the quality start. Tolliver will look to hold it right where it is as he kicks and delivers. Rodriguez gets a piece of it and fights it off to stay alive. Another reliever warming up for the Blue Crabs. It looks to be the knuckleballer Richard Mariano Jr. We'll see if Mariano potentially makes his professional baseball debut tonight. Ready now for the 1-2 as Rodriguez fights it off. Shortstop Lyons backing up into the outfield, and that will hang up long enough for him to handle for out number 1. So Rodriguez has struggled with the lefties a bit tonight as he's now 0 for 3. Not something you can say very often, Devin Rodriguez struggling at the plate. We mentioned last night he broke the Blue Crabs record with a .364 batting average last season. Corey Vaughn up now. He's 1 for 2 with a home run as he takes first pitch high, 1-0. Asher Tolliver, yet another one of those Ducks with professional baseball experience, as he misses outside here. 2 balls and no strikes. He broke into the big leagues in 2016 with the Baltimore Orioles, 5 games that year. Last year, he made 3 appearances in relief for the world champion Houston Astros as he gets across a fastball here for a called strike. So Tolliver, a part of history in Houston, as his name will forever be in the books with the World Series ring and the visit to the White House last year. Three and one the count on Vaughn as Tolliver kicks and delivers. Vaughn with a towering pop fly out of play, and the count runs full. Tolliver, a high draft pick, 5th round pick back in 2009. Out of Oklahoma City University. Vaughn swings through the payoff pitch here as that one swung on and missed, and Tolliver retires Vaughn on strikes. 2 up, 2 down for the left-handed reliever to start the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up one of the hottest hitters on the team, Frank Martinez. Martinez 2 for 4 last night from the left side of the plate, 2 for 2 tonight from the right side of the plate, a pair of singles thus far. First pitch here to Martinez misses. 1 ball and no strikes, the count on the switch hitting third baseman. The 1-0 on its way. That one's fouled off out of play into the Blue Crabs dugout. Mentioned Tolliver made his Major League debut with the Orioles in 2016. As a ground ball up the middle here off the bat of Martinez. Lyons behind the bag will field it and fire across the diamond. A 1-2-3 inning for Asher Tolliver in his Ducks debut. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. As we head to the 7th. Top of the lineup due up for Long Island when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Andrew Daniel, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, every season we can't do it without you, so on Sunday, September 16th for the regular season finale, it's Fan Appreciation Day. This night will feature a special t-shirt giveaway, as well as a pre-game team autograph session and post-game Kids Run the Bases. Stop by the Regency Furniture Stadium box office, call 301-638-9788, or visit somdbluecrabs.com today to get your tickets.
Hey kids, are you ready to be a superhero? Join us September 1st for Superhero Night, presented by Pump It Up of Waldorf. This night you will receive your very own superhero cape to help Pinch and the Blue Crabs defeat the Road Warriors. The night will also feature a post-game fireworks spectacular. Get your tickets today at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Joey Wong, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Professional baseball debut coming as Richard Mariano Jr. takes the mound here for the 7th inning. Mariano, the knuckleballer out of Hawaii. Mariano's first pitch, a called strike on Jordani Valdespin, and his first professional pitch is a strike, and Richard Mariano's professional baseball career is underway. Back to the knuckleball here as the count evens up 1-1. Mariano, a very interesting story that he told me about how he ended up here. As he goes back to the knuckleball, misses low and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. In his own words, after he graduated college in Hawaii, he kicked rocks around for a couple of years, which means owned an air conditioning company in Hawaii, is what he told me. Got a tryout, open tryout to the California Winter League, 30 pitches, show us what you got, kid, is what he was told. Ended up getting picked up, signed to the California Winter League, where it just so happened that James Frisbee was coaching, liked what he saw out of the knuckleballer, and decided to give him a shot here in Southern Maryland. And here we are, Game 2 of the season. As this one's lined towards first, diving effort from Rodriguez, but that sneaks by him into the outfield, and a leadoff single for Valdespin. Mariano to the stretch here as the first pitch gets away from the catcher Gonzalez. The 1-0 misses as well, 2 balls and no strikes. So as I mentioned, Mariano signed to the California Winter League. He pitched for the Oregon Lumberjacks earlier this winter in February, as he gets one across here, 2-1. 1-0 with a 1.18 ERA in those 7 games. 4 of them were starts. And as I mentioned, caught the eye of Frisbee, who decided to bring him in here and give him his first chance. He graduated from the University of Hawaii at Hilo. As the 3-1 knuckleball misses up and in. A 5-pitch walk has runners on first and second with nobody out. 7-2 the score here. I imagine Mariano's going to be given a chance to show what he's got this whole inning. I don't foresee any pitching change or any loosening up coming down in the bullpen. As the right-hander comes set at the chest, turns around and gives a look, now delivers. Knuckleball, check swing, would have called strike anyway. 0-1. Mariano, the smallest member of the Blue Crabs pitching staff, listed at 5'10", 170 pounds. A look at second, now kicks and delivers. That one swung over the top, another knuckleball, as Travis Snyder has fallen behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Mariano technically features 3 pitches, the knuckleball, a changeup, and a 4-seam fastball, but as any knuckleballer, that's his feature pitch. 0-2 the count as he goes back to it, but misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Mariano's junior year at the University of Hawaii Hilo, he went 2-2, picked up 4 saves that season as well. A look at second. Now the four-seam fastball comes out, but misses inside. 2-2 the count. The right-hander sets now for the 2-2 pitch. A look back at Valdespin. Now goes back to the knuckleball. Just misses on the outside corner. A little bit of rumbling from the crowd as Mariano thought he had a called strike there. So the count runs full, looking to avoid back-to-back walks as Mariano sets and delivers. That one fouled back as Snyder stays alive and keeps the at-bat going. Right-hander ready for the payoff pitch once more. A long look in. Now delivers. And back to the knuckleball as that one dives low and inside. Back-to-back walks will have the bases loaded here with nobody out. For the designated hitter and cleanup hitter, Lou Ford. Ford already did some damage with the bases loaded. A 2 RBI single back in the third, as he'll look to add a couple of more RBIs to the tally here. Mariano back to the windup, though, with the bases loaded, kicks and delivers. Knuckleball just misses inside. Gonzalez struggles with it behind the plate a little bit as he picks it up off the ground and tosses it back. 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 knuckleball. That one dances too far inside as that'll catch Ford in the back and will allow Valdespin to score from third. So a hit by pitch here with the bases loaded will allow the run to cross and extend the Ducks' lead to 8-2. And that'll bring manager James Frisbee out of the dugout for a conversation with his young pitcher. That'll also get some action going out in the bullpen as it looks like right-hander Sam Runyon has begun to throw. Silvio Martinez, the home plate umpire, heads out and breaks up the conference as Frisbee will head back to the dugout. Still nobody out, bases still loaded, and now a dangerous bat at the plate in the form of David Washington. He already has a 3-run home run tonight as Mariano gets across a pitch here. Whatever Frisbee said settled him down right away as back to work with a called strike. Another called strike here, and quickly ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Runyon continues to ready out in the bullpen as Mariano goes back to the knuckleball. A big swing and a miss by Washington as it looks like the young right-hander settled right down when Frisbee walked out there. So 1 out very quickly for Richard Mariano Jr. Third strikeout of the night there for Washington. That puts his total up to 5 here on the young season. That'll bring in Cody Puckett. Bases loaded, 1 out, a ground ball away from ending the inning as Mariano back with the knuckleball again. Called strike. That's 4 straight after back-to-back walks and a hit by pitch. Another knuckleball here. Puckett out in front of that one. Fouls it back into the screen. Mariano looking for the ground ball or the strikeout. Ground ball could roll 2 and end it. He kicks and delivers. Here's the grounder. Garcia 6-4 on to first in time for the double play. A 6-4-3 double play. Frisbee works some magic with the... Frisbee has come out of the dugout. He's losing his mind. I don't think Frisbee's going to make it past this inning. We'll let you know what happens when we come back on the other side of this break on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Richard Mariano Jr., and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Dr. Milu and the courteous and professional staff at Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf want you to know that for cases of cancer and blood disorders such as anemia, leukemia, and lymphoma, you don't have to travel all the way to D.C. or Baltimore to get high-quality, compassionate care close to home. Established in 1995, Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center offers expertise, experience, and the highest standards needed for successful treatment of cancer and blood disorders. Dr. Milu is excited to be a part of the Blue Crabs family as the new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program and games for the 2017 season. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 301-638-1007 or visit cancerandblooddisorderscenter.com.
This is Devin Rodriguez from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join us every Tuesday home game as we turn to with our new Double Play Tuesdays. These nights, tickets are buy one, get one free in the box office, as well as buy one, get one on select items at the concession stands. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Parker Frazier, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
So back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, as the seventh inning stretch has passed, we head to the bottom of the seventh, As expected, manager James Frisbee was ejected, and that confrontation with home plate umpire Silvio Martinez. So Cash Beecham, the hitting coach, has taken over at third base, and he will serve as the coach for the remainder of this game. 8-9-1 in the inning for the Blue Crabs as Jake Dunning heads to the mound and gets across first pitch fastball for a called strike to Jose Gonzalez. One scoreless inning for Asher Tolliver before giving way here. One is fouled back into the screen, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tolliver, a 1-2-3 inning last time. He picked up a strikeout as well of Corey Vaughn. So Dunning now takes the ball, trying to hold on to this now 8-2 advantage for the starter, Jake Fisher. 2-2 the count here as Dunning wind up, looks in at his catcher, now steps back to begin the delivery, and this one's rolled down the third baseline, foul, and the count will hold. Dunning, 29 years old, 6'4", 190 pounds, out of Fort Stewart, Georgia. Was a 33rd round draft pick of the San Francisco Giants back in 2009 out of Indiana University, Bloomington. He kicks and delivers, breaking ball. That one misses, and the count runs full, 3-2. Dunning got 30 appearances at the big league level, yet another Long Island Duck with MLB experience. As he kicks and delivers, that one swung on and missed. And Gonzalez is down on strikes. Fifth strikeout, of the night for the Ducks, as that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Johnny Bladell. Bladell 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out to this point. As Dunning winds and delivers, first pitch to him, fastball misses low and away. Dunning's debut came with the Giants in 2013, 29 appearances that year, 0-2 with a 2.84 ERA. The right-hander readies for the 1-1 pitch and delivers, breaking ball. That one stays inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. We mentioned Dunning, drafted by the Giants, worked his way all the way through their organization before switching last season to the Chicago White Sox as Bladell pushes one out of play the other way. 2-2 the count. Last year, he alternated between AA and AAA for the White Sox, going 2-1 with an 8.39 ERA. Led to his release and signing with Long Island, where he went 2-3 with a 3.65. Bladell ground ball to short. Lions backhand, fire across the diamond in time to get Bladell by a step. 2 up, 2 down for Dunning as the Ducks pitching staff has now retired 8 straight. That'll turn the lineup back over to the top, though, as Joey Wong digs in. Blue Crabs saw Dunning just 1 time last year. He got the start, picked up the win in that game, 5 scoreless innings, allowed just 3 hits and 1 walk. As his first pitch to Wong, a called strike, no balls and 1 strike. That one misses, and the count evens up 1-1. Wong 2 for 3, a multi-hit night for him. He scored a run in the 5th. Fielder's choice off the bat of Strasburger. Takes fastball up and in here, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Wong, one of numerous lefties in the lineup tonight. This is the first righty the Blue Crabs have faced, as Fisher, the lefty, got the start, and then Tolliver, another southpaw, came in for the 6th inning. You've got Wong, Rodriguez, and Paul all as straight lefties, with Frank Martinez as a switch hitter. Hard line drive out towards right here, but right at Travis Snyder, as that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning in relief for Dunning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Ducks. Bottom of the lineup, Fields, Castillo, Lyons due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Shane Watson, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, Vicelli Pizza, known to have the best pizza in town, is offering you 20% off your order. That's right, 20% off. Just use code 779 to take advantage of this limited time offer. Vicelli offers pizzas, pastas, subs, wings, salads, and more. You can place your order for pickup or delivery online at VicelliPizza, VOCELLI.com, or call 301-705-5858, as well as visiting Vicelli Pizza at their Waldorf location, 11850 Park Waldorf Lane. Vicelli Pizza, delivering classic Italian quality.
Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store? That's smart. Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store and saving some money while you're doing it? That's wise. At Wise Markets, you'll find all your favorite brands at prices you'll appreciate. That means more meat for less money, more dinner for less dinero, and more milk for less moolah. Stop by a Wise Market today.
Eat better, spend less, that's wise.
Jr. back to the mound here after settling down last inning. He's got the 7-8-9. Daniel Fields leads it off, takes first pitch, called strike. He's got the knuckleball dancing now as he gets a swing through here, 0-2. He allowed a leadoff single to Valdespin last inning, walked 2 to load the bases, and then a hit by pitch before picking up a strikeout of Washington in a 6-4-3 double play to strand the runners, or strand the bases loaded, excuse me. So whatever Frisbee said to him on that mound visit really settled him down. But unfortunately did not settle down Frisbee, who at the end of the inning, I believe, if I had a guess, was arguing with the strike zone of Silvio Martinez and got tossed. Mariano, the third reliever to work for the Blue Crabs, as he goes with the knuckleball once again here, up and away. 2-2 the count. Russo threw 2 innings. And then Parker Frazier with a 1-2-3 inning. As a ground ball to Rodriguez, he handles it and takes it to the base himself for the 3 unassisted. So now 3 straight retired by Mariano Jr. That'll bring in the catcher, Wilkin Castillo. He's 0 for 3 on the night. A pop out and a pair of groundouts as Mariano kicks and delivers. 1-0. Two balls, no strikes, the count on the switch hitting catcher as Mariano kicks and delivers. That misses outside. 3 balls and no strikes, the count now. See if Mariano turns to that 4-seam fastball here just to get one over as he kicks and delivers. He doesn't. Goes back with the knuckleball as that misses low. And a 4-pitch walk to Wilkin Castillo, the 3rd walk issued by the knuckleballer tonight. Action out in the bullpen still, as it looks like right-hander Sam Runyon continues to warm. Number 9 hitter Dan Lyons comes into the box now. Lions 0 for 2, a walk and a run scored. As Mariano goes with the first pitch fastball that misses high. Knuckleball here. That one comes a little bit too far inside as Mariano hits Lions. The second hit by pitch allowed by the right-hander. And now the Ducks are threatening again, first and second with one out. Knuckleballs are fun to watch when they're working, but when they're not, you end up with walks and hit by pitches. Mariano sets now for the first pitch. Knuckleball, called strike, 0-1. Valdespin at the plate, 3 for 4 with 3 singles and 3 runs scored. As he gets a hold of one here, a long fly ball to deep right field. Mariano tried to sneak a fastball by him. Not a chance, says Valdespin. A long home run to extend the lead, 11-2, Long Island here in the 8th. Second home run of the young season for Jordani Valdespin, as the former major leaguer is making his mark here with the Ducks. A long home run there off the bat of Valdespin, as Long Island takes a commanding 9-run lead. Mariano right back to work. Delivers the knuckleball outside to Tyler Holt for ball 1. So a 4-hit night for Jordani Valdespin, including the home run, as this one gets across and evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike now. 1-1 knuckleball, misses low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Mariano tried to sneak a fastball by Valdespin instead of going with that knuckleball. Tried to mix it up and catch him napping, but instead Valdespin took every bit of that ball. 3-1 the count as Mariano kicks and delivers. That one misses inside, and a 5-pitch walk from the right-hander will send Holt down. The 4th walk issued by Mariano in his professional baseball debut. Infield in double play depth, looking for the ground ball to get out of the inning as Travis Snyder digs into the box. Mariano sets and delivers. Knuckleball well high and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Look around the rest of the Atlantic League real quick. The Road Warriors and Somerset Patriots game postponed today. Some weather up in Somerset. As a swing and miss here, 1-1. Lancaster has responded to the back-to-back wins from York. They lead 13-2 at Peoples Bank Park in the top of the 7th. And the Sugarland Skeeters, 4-3 lead over the New Britain Bees. As a ground ball towards third, Martinez will field it on a hop, only play to first as Rodriguez holds the bag. So the fielder's choice will advance the runner to second on the 5-3 putout. 2 down now in the inning. The runner in scoring position as we'll have a pinch hitter. Robert Garcia has come in to bat for Lou Ford. We saw Garcia make his Ducks debut last night as a pinch runner for Ford. As he takes first pitch, ball 1. Second pitch, same spot, 2-0. So Ford's night is done, 1 for 3 with a single run scored and a hit by pitch. Mariano ready now for the 2-0. That one well up and out of the zone. 3 balls and no strikes now the count. As this one misses low, a 4-pitch walk from Mariano. Garcia was actually signed out of open tryouts. The Ducks hosted their open tryouts on April 14th. He earned an invite to spring training and eventually earned his own roster spot. That'll bring up David Washington, who takes a big cut on the first pitch, knuckleball, and fouls it back out of play, 0-1. Washington 1 for 4. The prototypical first base power hitter that you see in Major League Baseball now. 1 for 4, 3 strikeouts, and a home run. Line drive towards center. That's going to get down in front of Vaughn as the runner from second, Holt, is waved around to score. Garcia will circle around to third as another one on the tally for the Ducks. 12-2 the score here, and that'll bring Beecham out of the dugout to have a talk with Mariano. It looks like he's going to signal to the bullpen, and Sam Runyon is on his way in. So Runyon will get the ball when we come back here on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Night ends for Richard Mariano Jr. He's responsible for both runners on the corners, as Sam Runyon will come in and look to strand the pair. His first pitch to Cody Puckett. This is outside. Puckett the last man to bat in the inning for the Ducks, as they've now batted around here in the 8th. This one shot out of play on the right side. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Mariano goes just 1 inning, or 1 2/3, excuse me. As Runyon sets up for the 1-1 and delivers. This one's fouled back, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runyon 1 pitch away from getting out of the jam with the runners on the corners. He does have 2 outs from Mariano, who just struggled with the command of that knuckleball tonight. 1-2 pitch, fastball swung on and fouled back in. The count will hold. Mariano allowed just 3 hits. The issue, 5 walks, 2 hit by pitches, and one of those 3 hits was a home run. 1-2 curveball swung on and missed as Runyon ends the inning with a strikeout. A good pitch there from Sam Runyon strands the pair, but the Ducks add 4 more to the total on 2 hits, no errors. They leave 2 men on base. 12-2 the score. Edwin Garcia leads it off when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hilltop Signs and Graphics is the official signage partner of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs this 2018 season and specializes in custom signage, vehicle wraps and decals, site lighting, and much more. Since 1992, Hilltop's top priority has been providing customers in the DMV area with the highest quality product. Call today at 301-373-7878 to start your project or visit hilltopsignsmd.com for more information. Hilltop Signs and Graphics, where design, fabrication, and installation is our expertise.
Hey kids, this is Alex Boshears, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. If you are under 12 years old, make sure you check out our Chick-fil-A Back Fin Buddies program. For just $15, kids will receive free admission to every Friday home game this season, as well as a Back Fin Buddies t-shirt and Pinch pencil pouch. During the games, all members wearing their t-shirt get to go on the field for the High Five Tunnel, as well as free admission to the kids' park and a free ice cream helmet. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hi, this is Fran Martinez, and you are listening to the Blue Crab Broadcaster Network.
Another new pitcher for the Ducks as Carlos Pimentel is on here in the bottom of the 8th. 2-3-4 up for the Blue Crabs as Edwin Garcia takes first pitch fastball high, 1-0. Pimentel kicks and delivers. That one misses high as well. 2-0 the count now. Season debut for the hard-throwing right-hander. As Garcia with a towering pop-up just in front of the pitcher's mound. Pimentel calls for it and handles it himself. The catcher couldn't find it, and neither of the corner infielders could get in there. He's laughing a little bit on the mound as that one popped out of his glove, and he ended up catching it with his bare hand. But nonetheless, an out is recorded. So the hard-throwing right-hander, one up, one down, as Ryan Strasburger digs in. Pimentel kicks and delivers a off-speed pitch, misses inside, 1-0. Strasburger 1 for 3, a double, strikeout, and a fielder's choice. Pimentel, 6'3", 215 pounds, out of Santiago, Dominican Republic. Strasburger with a ground ball towards short. Lyons backhands, fires across the diamond in time, and 2 quick outs here. Pimentel signed as a international free agent with the Texas Rangers back in 2007. Worked his way through the Rangers organization, reaching as high as AAA in 2013. Spent 2014 with the Iowa Cubs, their AAA affiliate. Same in 2015 before going to the El Paso Chihuahuas in 2016. 2017, he pitched in the Mexican League as well as the Dominican Winter League, but spent most of his time in the American Association with the Lincoln Salt Dogs, going 7-4 in 14 starts. First pitch to Xavier Paul misses. 1 ball and no strikes to count there. Paul 1 for 3 tonight. As Pimentel gets across a fastball, 1-1. Ducks 12 runs on just 10 hits. They've taken advantage of walks and the runners they've put on base. Blue Crabs, on the other hand, have not. They have just 2 runs on 8 hits. As Paul with a big cut here, but out in front, and the count goes to 1-2. Paul taking his time outside the left-handed batter's box, now digs back in. As Pimentel, who works solely out of the stretch, comes set at his belt and delivers. Paul foul tips that one into the glove of the catcher Castillo, who holds on. And a 1-2-3 inning for Pimentel, as that's now 11 straight retired by the Ducks. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the ninth, 12-2, Blue Crabs trail when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, be sure to join us July 6th as we celebrate Blue Crabs star Daryl Thompson. That night, as part of our Red Friday series, we'll be handing out a Daryl Thompson red bobblehead brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Bobbleheads will be handed out at the front gate as fans enter while supplies last. Be sure to get your tickets today at somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788 to be part of the fun.
This is Parker Frazier, pitcher from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join our team every Friday home game as we honor those who serve our country by remembering everyone deployed. Every Red Friday, the team will wear red jerseys brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. All active and former military members receive $5 tickets with their ID. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Cody Epley, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Another debut coming for the Blue Crabs on the mound as Shane Watson takes over. He'll face the 7-8-9. First pitch to Daniel Fields, misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Watson, the right-handed reliever, works solely out of the stretch, sets and delivers a high, towering pop fly towards Edwin Garcia, who's struggling with it as that will fall. Garcia misplayed it. Lots of wind here in Southern Maryland as he's unable to make the play. It's going to be ruled a hit as Garcia had no play on it. Never touched his glove or anything, so an unfortunate first hit to be allowed there by Shane Watson. That'll bring up Wilkin Castillo. He takes first pitch fastball for a called strike. Watson, 6'4", 240 pounds, out of Lakewood, California. Ground ball towards short. Garcia looking to make up for it. Fields flips to second, on to first. 6-4-3 double play. As that's the third double play the Blue Crabs have turned tonight. So Garcia immediately makes up for his mistake by rolling two, and Watson clears the bases. The right-hander, just 24 years old, was a first-round pick back in 2012 by the Philadelphia Phillies out of Lakewood High School. Number 9 hitter Dan Lyons is up as Watson kicks and delivers. Fastball, that one swung on and fouled back. The right-hander throws two different fastballs, four-seam and two-seam, as well as a slider, curveball, and changeup. Sets at the belt, now delivers 0-1, misses low, 1-1. Watson now ready for the 1-1 pitch. Goes to the curveball here, as that one's a called strike, 1-2. Watson spent the last 6 years with the Phillies, as he gets a called strike 3 here. Lyons goes down looking, and a quick inning for Shane Watson. Unfortunately, it might be too little too late. No runs, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. But 12-2 the score. It's going to take a real long inning from Southern Maryland to stay in this ball game. They'll need a 10 spot here in the bottom of the ninth. Devin Rodriguez leads it off when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Friday night, July 20th, we celebrate our favorite blue furball, Pinch, with his very own brace face bobble belly, brought to you by Waldorf Orthodontics. This one-of-a-kind giveaway will only be available at the front gates while supplies last, so make sure you get there early to see the Blue Crabs face the Lancaster Barnstormers. To ensure your seat today, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. TN Bowes Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to present Fans for Our Fans at Regency Furniture Stadium once again this 2018 season. When the temperature at game time is expected to be a scorcher, TN Bowes will do what they do best, keep you always the right temperature, by providing hand fans to the first 200 guests entering the stadium that day. Learn more about their technologically advanced AeroSeal duct sealing procedure online at tnbows.com. TN Bowes, for all your air conditioning and heating needs.
Hey, this is Joey Wagman, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
12-2 the score here as we are in the bottom of the ninth. Devin Rodriguez will lead it off as Pimentel back on the mound for his second inning of work. Worked a 1-2-3 eighth inning as he'll come back out. Rodriguez, Vaughn, and Frank Martinez due up. Pimentel's first pitch misses outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Mentioned Pimentel with the Lincoln Salt Dogs last year over in the American Association. 7-4 with a .468. He worked solely as a starter last year, though, in those 14 appearances, all starts, as Rodriguez takes one here, 1-1. He's worked as a starter throughout most of his career, 345 career appearances, 226 of them have been starts. but he does have 3 saves throughout his career as well. 1-1 pitch, up and away. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Rodriguez 0 for 3, not something that happens very often for the left-handed first baseman. As he throws a hard fastball here, that one's fouled back 2-2. Pimentel had a huge year in 2015 with the Iowa Cubs, AAA affiliate of Chicago. He went 12-6 with a 2.95 ERA. Struck out 118 batters that year in 27 games, 26 starts, as he misses inside here. He was voted as the Pacific Coast League Pitcher of the Year that year, while also getting midseason and postseason All-Star accolades. Unfortunately, that success did not translate over to San Diego's organization. He did go 12-8, but with a 5.65 ERA that year. Rodriguez with a pop-up towards short here. Lyons backing up as he'll camp underneath that one. And Rodriguez drops to 0 for 4 on the night. 1 down here in the 9th. Pimentel needs 2 more to pick up the win for Jake Fisher. Corey Vaughn up now. Fisher looking for his first win as a Duck. We mentioned just 2 appearances last year. No decisions in both of those, as Vaughn with a long foul ball here, looking for his second home run of the game, but a little bit too far out in front of it. 0-1 the count. Vaughn homered in his first at-bat back in the second, but is followed with back-to-back strikeouts. Pimentel sets at the belt, now delivers. That one goes well high. Vaughn has to duck out of the way, and the count goes to 1-1. Vaughn struggled against the Ducks last year. He hit just .206 in 19 games against Long Island. Vaughn called time there, stepped out, and now ready to reset. As Pimentel kicks and delivers. 1-1 pitch misses high. 2 balls and 1 strike the count. Frank Martinez awaits on deck. Blue Crabs are going to have to string together a lot of hits here to stay alive in this one, as every batter will have to come to the plate and score just to get within a run. That one up and in, and that catches Vaughn on the shoulder as he will head down to first on the hit by pitch. Nothing new to Corey Vaughn. 11 hit by pitch last year for Vaughn. That was second in the league, tied for second. That'll bring in Frank Martinez. Martinez looking to extend the game here. Nobody holding Vaughn at first, as he has a sizable lead. Pimentel kicks and delivers. Martinez out in front of a changeup. No balls, 1 strike. Martinez, one of the few bright spots for the Blue Crabs tonight. He's 2 for 3 with a pair of singles and a stolen base. One of 2 members with a multi-hit game tonight. Joey Wong at the top has one as well. Swings over that one, and the count goes to 0-2. First at-bat for Martinez from the left side of the plate tonight. We saw him pick up a pair of doubles from this side yesterday. Only switch hitter on the team. Pimentel comes set for the 0-2 pitch. Kicks and delivers. As that one swung on and missed. 3 pitches is all it takes for the strikeout. Pimentel second. Pinch hitter here as Jose Gonzalez is done. Austin Green. Green heads to the plate to make his Southern Maryland debut as he takes first pitch fastball, called strike. If he can extend the game, it looks like another potential debut awaits on deck as Teodoro Martinez has come into the on-deck batter's circle. Set and deliver. That one goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 the count now on Green as he chases one out of the zone, swung on and missed. The catcher Castillo picks it out of the dirt, tags the batter, and that will do it. Another strikeout for Carlos Pimentel. He picks up 3 and finishes off the game for Long Island. 2 innings for Pimentel, a strong outing as he allowed just the 1 base runner on the hit by pitch. Final score 12-2 here in Southern Maryland as Long Island evens the series here. We do have post-game fireworks upcoming, so we'll run through a quick post-game recap here. 12 runs on 11 hits for the Ducks. No errors on the line for them. 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error for the Blue Crabs. The 1 error, a costly one, as it could have been an inning-ending double play back in the 3rd. But instead, bases loaded, 2 RBI single from Lou Ford, and then a 3-run home run for David Washington. Ducks posted 2 home runs tonight, Washington's and a 3-run home run from Jordani Valdespin, his 2nd of the year. Jake Fisher is credited with the win, his first win as a member of Long Island. The loss will go to Sean O'Sullivan as he struggled in his debut. 6 runs, 5 earned for the Blue Crabs tonight. They will look to take the series tomorrow, though. The rubber match upcoming tomorrow at 2:05, an earlier start in the Sunday day game. It'll be Brandon Compton making his 2018 debut and Southern Maryland debut against the Atlantic League veteran for Long Island, John Brownell. Brownell 10-5 with a 3.44 ERA for the Ducks last season. He was their opening day starter last year and beat the Blue Crabs on day 1 of the 2017 season. He'll look to do it again and get the Ducks off to a good start, but Compton, in his Southern Maryland debut, will look to halt that and give the Blue Crabs a 2 out of 3 series win. Again, first pitch tomorrow, 2:05, Bark in the Park. So get out here with all your furry friends and come say hi, watch the ball game on what's expected to be a beautiful day tomorrow. We'll be back here on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network at 2 o'clock for the first pitch at 2:05. 12-2 the final here. For my general manager, Courtney Knichel, I'm Brandon Belanda. We will see you all tomorrow back here on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.